guys, I plan on making a podcast talking about art. I don't know how frequently I'll do it, but I would like to try and share my own experience for others out there. The video is just mostly going to consist of me having time lapses of works I've had, and today will be on the first topic in finding beauty in your own art. Number one, like many artists say we are not going to start out perfect, many of those who continue on with art may emerge with either talent or hard work. Some people can be naturally gifted at art, while others it may not come as easy. But it doesn't change the fact that one can just be as equally good through hard work and effort, which is a lot of cases throughout the artistic field nowadays. I personally believe it is more through effort, crappy or good drawing, rather than always relying on making a masterpiece at a time. Number two. For number two, I would say the person has to recognize that art can be both beautiful or ugly depending on how a person would like to see it. Whatever art artists make can always stumble upon some form of criticism, older or younger, or a more experienced person. It's whether to them it looks right or not. Like a lot of people in the younger generation nowadays, because of cultural influence like TV shows, books, or more, maybe they like anime styles or someone very traditional, like abstract. And they say like, oh, you have to have this specific quality to your art or it's not considered art. No, art can expand in various forms and how you would like to perceive it. It can go to baking, dancing, art, music, and so on. And from that, one has to learn how to accept criticism as a way that you can possibly improve for fun or acknowledge it and continuing doing what you want to do. Now, of course, this might not always be the situation depending on a hobby or professional environment, but I believe that can be a given. I can go that in the future in a different case. Number three, I know this may not be the greatest comparison, but just like how people may judge themselves or others in the mirror, like your art, you can try to find what makes it special. No matter how crappy it is, there's always something, whether if it's your line work or color or the tendency of subject you use. I'm not saying you're required to be so driven on finding a style because it can emerge over time. That's not the point, but do you view yourself standing out from others? What makes you special was not only an artist for your work, but your work ethic. That can also make your art beautiful because it shows your effort in moving towards a greater goal. For number four, in a greater aspect, which can also vary on the individual, recognize why art is so important to you or someone else. What's the beauty that you or someone else finds? Is it the message or the story that it tells? Or do you simply admire for the beauty that it displays? Finding your own interpretation and not explicitly just a drawing or painting, but with various other aspects can extend in various forms in how you would like to perceive it. So that way you find your own gist and what you find beautiful in your own art or others. But not least, for a long period of time, especially when a person starts out in a new area or just starts in art in general, may not always like the work ourselves. But if it's something we really enjoy doing, or it's something we really want to feel happy when we achieve the goal by making it look good as we have wanted, I believe the journey is worth it. I prioritize discipline rather than always relying on talent from what we see. I'm sorry if my words were jumbled. It's my first time really doing this multiple times after a while, but I hope you will stick with me in the future, and I hope I can enlighten you with my artistic wisdom, even though I'm not that experienced. I've only been drawing seriously for like 2 years, but it's something I would like to pursue in. And I hope you can find the beauty in your own art because everyone's a little different and everyone sees things a little bit differently. And that's what makes us and art all special. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.